What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the EA FC Career Mode. It's episode number 67, returning today with a brand new season with Milan, fresh off of winning the Serie A on the final day. Starting off Season 8, can you believe it? In our second year at the San Siro. Our budget is, okay, you can see what I was doing in the summer, just seeing what was available. Promise I ain't got cold feet. Wow, okay, 194 million for the brand new season. Well, to be fair, that's about what I expected. I thought somewhere between 150, which we had last season, and 200 mil. Around 175, 180 mil, I was predicting. 193 mil though? Yeah, that's enough for one or two superstars. Yeah, I just wanted to see what was available in the summer. And because my manager rating is quite weak, actually that's a good point. I might talk about it real briefly. So the jobs that were available in the summer were basically like mid-table Serie A sides. And the reason being is because even though we had an okay season winning that Serie A, if your manager rating is weak, that determines the caliber of offers you can get. So if it's, maxed out and really high, you're going to look at the global superpowers of world football, your Real Madrids, your Manchester Cities and so on. But if the manager rating is low, that's when it starts to decrease. So it's actually not as much about league position and form and so on. It's mainly focused on or based on your manager rating. So yeah, moving into the new season, taking a look at the squad here. Obviously we're a 5-star team. We said last season the only real problem was the quality of depth. I would say personally for this year, I would possibly like to bring in a new right back for Brandon Soppy and maybe sell Nico Williams, maybe a star right back. But also, I think a star centre forward or CM. It all depends on where we play Coxsmith. If we have him as that CF, maybe a CM. Or maybe a right wing if we move Xavi Simons to CM, where he can play with decent defensive and physical stats as well. But yeah, either a star CF, RW or CM, all dependent on what we do with Cox. Oh, and by the way as well, Luton Town last season, totally forgot to put this in the last episode. I had it recorded, but I forgot to include a clip. 7th place last year in the Premier League, so it's safe to say Doxy Boy was not the problem, media. I was not the issue at Luton Town, back-to-back years finishing in 7th place for the Hatters. So as I run you through the team then, for our second season here, you see Mike has his deal up coming at the end of the year. We'll definitely give him a new deal despite the fact he's now 34 years old. 90 rated and won the Golden Glove last year as well. So far, he's the only player with deal at coming the end of the season that's a first team starter, and I think he probably will be the only one as well because we gave extensions last season too. So yeah, we haven't. Oh, Leao of course, so we'll give him a new contract too. We haven't really got as many issues as last season. This is not like last season where we came in. 20 players in the first team, as Bianco does have that potential to be special. 20 players in the first team, and I think 9 of them had their deals to come at the end of the year. No, the only players really to worry about are, again, Mike and Leao, and I suppose Volpato. But other than that, this is not a major issue here. So, just giving out free contracts, Volpato, decent bench player, and of course, Mike, the captain, and Rafael Leao as well. Leao getting a 10 grand a week increase now, our highest earner on 200 grand a week. Man, oh man, I can't even fathom that sort of money, But anyway, so yeah, for Traore, I'm not sure about Traore, Might give him a new deal. I'll see how I'm feeling after the window, but as for Matthews, totally fine putting him on the transfer. So that's the pre-gen of Nico Williams. So by the way, for terminology, for those who don't play the game, pre-gen, new gen, regen. A pre-gen is a player that is based off of a player that hasn't retired yet. So you can see with Matthews and Williams, they've got the exact positions. There's the exact same position. So yeah, a pre-gen is someone who has the same positions and nationality as the player they're modelled on. So Matthews is the pre-gen of Williams, and new gen is a player that's been newly created into the game, not modelled off of any player whatsoever. I guess, players you get through scouting, that's one way of describing new gens. And a regen is a player that's come in based on a player that's just retired, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think for Williams, I probably will look to sell him this season. 29 years old now, 82 rated. Not going to get any better, and Soppy only came in a year ago, so for Williams, might put him on the transfer list and search for a star new right back, but maybe we'll see if bids come in naturally. But again, to me, I would say looking at this team, we've got to get a star man now with the CF role or the CM role. And I think after Cox last season won Player of the Year, spending practically all of the season playing CF, he can do that role fine now, despite the -3 downgrade. That's where he played his best football last season. I would say maybe a star new CM or a star new right wing if we move Simons to that CM slot there. So just got that first bid for Connor Matthews, Pendixball. I want to take him. great destination. So obviously not against accepting that deal there as well. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with the squad because, again, like, I feel like all we really need is that one star player and possibly another as well. Again, there are slight concerns with the depth, but not a lot of it, really. We only had a couple of noteworthy injuries last season, so I guess we just have to wait and see what happens here. Bid's coming in for Matthews and a bit for Desplanches as well, to be fair. I back a goal here, but I am going to turn that one down. Yeah, it's a weird one. Like, last season, we kind of started off needing a major change, and we just did so much. But this season, there isn't really much to do. A bit of a clever Garcia, that Brazilian goalkeeper we got out of the academy. Obviously, he's going nowhere as my third choice. So I might try and loan him out at some point. So Matthews, I think, is about to depart. Absolutely not a Stade Rennais. You know, like I said, we don't have much to do. The one thing we're definitely not doing is selling a player of the season. Are you kidding me? What kind of... Not even worth it, mate. Put an extra 0 on that and I probably would accept it. But that's... No, get out of here. And Dortmund wanting Bianco, but this guy's the future of Milan up top. No doubt about it, man. Dortmund love their young players, but he's also going nowhere as well. How is Matthews not gone yet? Ah, there we go. Ask and you shall receive. So that's Connor. First sale, and I don't know if we'll sell many more, to be fair, as he's off to Istanbul. What a place. What a place. Turkey, greatest country in the world, man. Love Turkey. Love Turkey. Definitely going there next year, no doubt about it. Love Turkey. Great, solid choice, Connor. So, that's Connor gone. I just don't know what to do with the money, man. I wouldn't mind De Angelis, who's just had the bid there from Arsenal as a new backup striker. Where is it? There he is right there. Who's put the bid in? RB Leipzig. Might consider that, but I want that star player first, you know. I'm very keen on this guy, Joaquim Barros. Audax Italiano, 24-year-old, 87 rated striker. Batiste getting their bid rejected. I'm not sure. So obviously our budget doesn't really rise after that sale there because it was such a small fee. But it does see us lose one of our squad players. What I don't want to do, this is the thing, what I don't want to do is bring in a star player, a global superstar, and not have enough money for anyone else. Because at the end of the day, I did say we probably only need like 1 or 2 strikers now. Or 1 or 2 stars, sorry. 1 or 2 strikers. 1 or 2 stars now for this team. But I don't really want to have a reserve squad of just youth players for the most part. But I mean, let's be honest here. Let's not beat around the bush. You know the player I want to bring in. I don't know why I'm trying to be coy about it. You know the player I want to bring in. And he'd literally be perfect for this Milano side as well. Luton missing out on the Champions League, going to the Conference League, and at 91 rated now, 24 years old. Mate, you've done all you can at Power Court. Coxey has had an unbelievable debut season at the San Siro. And I want you to come and join him here. You know I want him. I'm bringing him in. Yeah, why am I trying to be coy? You know I want him, man. And I said before, if you watched my career modes before, you know we always take the star. And oftentimes, more often than not, to be fair, the right-hand man as well. You know, Cox became the star last season, and now Long might be the right-hand man, but I think the two of them could definitely see us compete for the treble, unlike last season where in the end, we only managed to win. Luton are going to want more than the market valuation, but I still feel you'll probably get him for close to market valuation. I don't think you've got to spend like 180 million. Oh, maybe we do. Oh, man, come on, Hatters. I know he's homegrown. I know he's now one of the best players in world football in the prime of his career. But guys, you're Conference League this season. We're Champions League. Let's try 145, that's 30 mil less. It's still not that much over the market valuation. And it still gives us room to work with. Okay, first bid rejected. Second bid rejected. But for 146 million, I think Luton will probably accept that there. Yep, 146 mil for Gabriel Long. New club record fee. But if he's even half as good as Joel Cox, we'll have the chance of winning the treble this year. A 5-year deal on £200,000 a week, and for 146 million, a new club record fee, making him one of the most expensive players in world football. Gabriel Long is reuniting with Docks and Cox here at the San Siro. Absolutely buzzing with this man. I don't know why I was trying to be coy. You know the man I wanted. You know the man we normally get in my career modes. The star and the right-hand man. And we've got them both here at the San Siro. And to be fair as well, He actually fits this system like a complete glove here. You know, playing this 4-3-3 with Cox right through the middle, Liao on the left, the inside forward, now Long on that right as an inside forward. The Simons will now drop into that CM slot as well. Buzzing with this, Gabriel Long, welcome to AC Milan. So yeah, buzzing with this. He took the 14 originally, but he's not taking number 14. He's number 7, obviously. Gabriel Long, number 7. And again, he's just the ideal player for this system here as well. Because, you know, with last season, Xavi Simons was good for us. Like, Simons was pretty solid for us, not going to lie. But he was good. But he wasn't a superstar, let's be honest here. And to me, when you look at the guy's stats as well, I think really, on that right-hand side, he's not a left-footed player, and he's only got a 3-star weak foot. To me, whilst he's got the great pace, the great dribbling, the great agility, to say the very least, at 98 as well, I think with the decent defensive stats too, I think as a playmaker in this team, he'd do really solid at breaking the lines. Whereas on that right-hand side, now Long can come in and Ramos can drop to the bench as well. And being a left-footed player with the high work rate Gino as well, I mean, he's just completely perfect, absolutely perfect for our three-pronged attack. So it's now Liao, Cox and Long, LCL, and this team now is looking close to unstoppable. I would say now with the money remaining, only thing left to do is possibly pick up a new right back. If not, fill out the bench. So I think I'm going to add Nico Williams to the transfer list. A rotation right back here, but I think it's time for him to look elsewhere. Should be able to get, again, around 25 million for him, I would say. And that will give us enough to bring in a star new right back here with Milan. So as a bid comes in for Bianca, obviously that's going to get turned down, our youngster. That, I would say now, is the next order of business, you know. And he wants to go as well. Obviously last season got a few bids, but we decided to turn him down because he'd only just signed an extension. But I think after the year here, no, he's only going to be a backup to Brandon Soppy. I'm okay letting him go. Juve, Champions League side, just like us, finished 3rd last year. Not against sending him to a division rival there. If we can get around 31 million for the Welsh international as well. So let's go 31 mil straight fee from Juve. No, that 1% sell-on clause isn't really worth anything, mate. What? You know, if I did that to the AI manager, they would literally walk out, storm out, knock over that mug on the way out like a cat, and then just say, you know, get off. You're not coming back to me for at least another week. 30 mil for Allegri, we'll take that deal. And Poch wants to take him as well. We just agreed a £31 million deal if he's to return to English football. And now the choice is going to be his, either Chelsea or Juventus, London or Turin. And we see he's decided to go to one of them. Where's he gone? Nico Williams is off to Chelsea, back in English football, which means we get an extra 1 million as well. He's off to West London to play on the Poch. Oh no, Chelsea's new kits are in the game. That's gutting. It's like the one time I'm annoyed there's been an update aesthetically, because I liked the old kits, man. I like the sponsorless kits. Manchester United put a bit for Scalvini, of course, turned down. He's only had 1 year here and he's going absolutely nowhere. So now our budget is what? £68 million. And that does give us enough to bring in a star right back. There's a few names I've got on the shortlist here. Obviously, you know, Hakimi, Luton missed out on Champions League football last year. That would make sense, though he is now 31. We can bring back Calabria for the academy, homegrown standing. Cesar Lopez, although he is left-footed, currently at Lille, a regen here too. Then there's Dedic, then there's Sedilia, if we want another French lad as well, Converdi too. But if we're talking about players that know the Serie A, the man that's on my shortlist right now, his deal at coming the end of the year too. In terms of value for money, this is probably the best. Wilfried Singo at AS Monaco, 29 years old, great right-sided player, of course, spent several years at Torino, now moving on to Monaco. But I think coming in to replace Brandon Soppy, or at least battle with him, he'd be perfect. And on a cut price deal, with his contract coming the end of the season, you know I talk about it often, those are the best value for money deals. This makes total sense. So flat bid, £30 million. They say no, they want Volpato. So they're not going to cave in Monaco, but lads, I'm afraid you've only got 12 months to sort this out. Realistically, only 6. 32.5 mil. Yep, absolute steal for the Ivorian. A few good years in Turin before moving on to Monaco, but Wilfried Singo is back in the Serie A. 4-year deal, 80 grand a week, and the Ivorian arrives as our new member in our backline. You know, the only ring that really concerns me about Wilfried Singo is admittedly the work rates, medium-low. I mean, that's not a Docks sort of player, but I don't think it's that big of a deal due to the fact he's so quick and he's got great stamina as well. And we look at those defensive stats, combined with the 86 crossing and the 90 dribbling as well, he offers a lot going forward as well as at the back, being 6'3" and a real presence. To me, I think personally the best thing to do is just retrain him at right back. We can do that within a season, whereas a growth development plan won't be completed for a full calendar year. But if we change that position, that should work on the defensive work rate as well. Hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, get it up to medium, and that'll be more than good enough for me, and it'll probably grow our rating as well to 86 overall. My only concern is that lack of development, defensive work rate. Other than that, I think he's pretty much flawless all across the board. And for around the same fee that we got for Nico Williams, to me, that's a brilliant deal there. About the same age, but a few ratings higher and still getting better as well. So our budget now down to £31 million. Yeah, I'm not against bringing in one or two squad players here, but for the most part, I'm totally fine with the team we've got. I say just simulate through to the first game of the season, which it's home to Juve. It's a very tough test to start off with, and we should be fine. Right now, I don't think there's any need to do anything with the squad here. It's looking really good. The front three, exactly the three players in World Footballer 1. The midfield is absolutely brilliant, and now the defence has got a little bit stronger with Mike signing an extension as well. Bench is really strong with Ramos now going onto it too. Yeah, maybe a new squad striker. Other than that, it's the only real concern here. And a bid for Bianco and also Desplanches as well. It's going to turn him down. I'm not going to sell anyone now. Like I'm totally fine with the team we've got. I don't think we need to make any departures. It's unlike last season where, we were really reshuffling everything. But here this season we don't need to do anything. Like our team is so good, and obviously this season being asked to win a treble, selling any of our players, squad or first team, it's not in my plans at all. So just picking up a few coaches here. This is going to be our final one with the last available slot. So now our coaching team is looking even better than before, and that should lead to quicker growth in practically all the areas as well. So lovely stuff. Our coaching looking better. For a new feature, I think it's all right. Like obviously this is the big new feature for this year. Tactical vision and the coaches as well. I like the coaches. I like the idea of that. It's probably not the best implementation from EA. I think you could do it a little bit better, but it's all right. But I think the tactical vision thing, I don't really think this is worth much, if I'm being honest here. In terms of new features from EA, this is a bit meaningless to us. It's a nice idea, but how many times do you scout your opposition? I haven't done it once since the feature came in. And, even though we've got a tiki-taka vision, we don't always play that way either. So, to me, it's not a bad feature from EA, but it could have been a hell of a lot better. It could have been implemented better, And a quick look at our youth squad for the new season. Like I said, this year we won't be doing any scouting, just to clear the backlog, if you will. But also, we don't really need to do any more scouting now, I'd say. We're into our 8th season now. And I would say personally, for players to make it now, it's going to be very difficult to just make the squad, let alone break into the first team. And the academy is stacked as well. I'd say Jankovic, looking at our best prospect here in the academy this season. This Croatian left mid looks absolutely brilliant. And definitely want to keep our eyes on for this season. Probably the one player I'm excited about the most. But really, the academy still looks really good. So I thought he was going to drive into the first game. Got nothing else to do now. I'm fine with the squad as it is. So there we go. That's Angelo Bianco gone for 2 years to Levante. We'll keep our eyes on him there. Obviously, probably our brightest prospect out of the academy. So he should grow quite nicely, I would think. And is a bid for Garcia, which I'm going to turn down. I might add him to the loan list as well, to be fair. Clever Garcia is our third choice goalkeeper, and we don't really need the free. And I guess if I do want another one, I can just pick one up from free agent. So I will add him to the loan list. He needs to gain time as well, to be fair. And just before we get to the Juve game, there's all accepted loan deals here for Garcia and Juric as well. Have we had the season ticket money down? I'm sure it's coming by now. I've only got a few days to go for the first game of the season. Oh, yeah, 50 mil. So £50 million now, and that's more than enough for a squad striker. I'd say between now and the window coming to its close, that's the only thing we need to do. And this is so interesting, man. But Juric is wanted by the University of Dublin. I never get loan bids from Irish clubs. That's so interesting. Probably get a degree in engineering whilst he's out there as well. Right, first game of the season and Juve at home. Last year, of course, won the Serie A. The minimum expectations, we defend it and pick up another trophy as well. Though, of course, the board will be asking for the grand treble. First game, let's start off with a win. Juve at home. There you go, mate. There you man. Ruben Diaz through the gap. That's ours. Come on. Come on. And that right there. Oh, I should have finished that. That right there is why I don't mind Simons playing CM. Because he's got decent defensive stats. More than capable of playing in that midfield trio. I might possibly experiment. Maybe go 4-2-3-1. Have Kone and Ugarte sitting as DMs. Which will allow Simons to play slightly further forward. But really, even as a natural CM, he should be able to do that role totally fine. A knock for Scalvini. He's back on his feet now, but I just seen over there he's asking for a sub. I'll get to it in a minute, mate, but... Oh, Gabriel! Gabriel! Long! Jonks! It's the dream start! Absolutely perfect! Docks has Long and Cox. And Milan have the perfect start. Stuff you dream of, mate. This is what we were lacking last season, you know, on that right-hand side. Like I said, Simons was good, but he wasn't great. And, you know, I often talk about this in like a three-man attack, like a three-man kind of like star trio, if you will. There's always one player that kind of feels a little bit, you know, below the level of the other two. I talk about this all the time, where like with the Miami Heat during the Big Three era, it was like, oh, LeBron and D-Wade, and then there's Chris Bosh. And then, you know, with like, hang on. Oh, what a goal. Well, you know what I'm trying to say, but last season that was kind of like, oh yeah, Cox and the out, and then there's Simons. But now we've got Long, and he is a superstar as well with the assist. But Juve peg us back instantly. What a finish by Nonto. So Scalvini is carrying a knock. I think I'll take him off at the break. If he can soldier on till then, that would be great. But it's been a decent first half. Now it's springing into life. Oh, what a save that is. Fingertips. Pushing it over the bar. And oh, Singo's so close to a debut goal as well. Easy. Easy. Come on, don't lose this from a leading position on the opening day. That is not a great start. Because Juve will be a title rival. Whilst last season it was mostly a two-horse race. They did finish third. Worth pointing out as Nonto is denied his second by Mike. Still 1-1. Draw at home to Juve. Not a terrible result on the opening day. The one thing we can't afford to do is lose though. Juve looking to win this in the final stages, and they might just do it. No, Mike with another good save, and kept in play by Singo as well. Still 1-1. I can see someone winning this, but at the moment, could go either way. As Cox finds Liao, and I see Gabriel asking for it at the far post, but I'm sorry, bro. I had to take it myself. Rafa with the finish. Milan in front. This is the best front three in world football. Cox, Long, Liao. I do not see a negative in this trio up top. The best front three in world football. Tackle Kone, win it, mate. Gay gets it back. There's Simons. Gabriel. Oh! That's yours, Gabe. Win it, mate. Get with him. And now Simons. We could possibly wrap this up here. I got Long and Cox. And Long just about strokes it through, gets it back. And I'd love to get him a goal on his debut as well if I could, but just couldn't pull the trigger. Does get it back though, then he'll have a go. Oh, and puts it just wide, but that will do it. Really good game on the opening day, that man. Enjoyable, really enjoyable. And to be fair, these guys last season, whilst they didn't finish third and weren't technically in the title race, weren't too far behind either. They'll be one of the title rivals for us this season. And Arsenal in the treble this year, I'd say the minimum expectation is the double, including defending the league title as well. Perfect start, a win on match day 1 against a rival. And that will end today's episode of the EA FC Career, guys. So big thank you for watching the season opener. If you have enjoyed it, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. I'll return in the next episode with Deadline Day, the Champions League group stage draw, and with 50 mil in the budget, I'm sure 1 or 2 more signs as well. Have a great day, much love, and I'll see you for the next episode of the EA FC Career Mode very soon.